Greetings, fellow gun-toting exoplanet mining train conductors. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to ExoTrain. Episode 6. Better gear and way more guns. Life pro tip, if you want to slam the brakes, you can just hop out and hop in. Alright, so here's the Numa engineering station. Maybe I'll put it back here. In like the middle. I can always move it. But task complete. Built the Numa engineering. So here's the Numa engineering station. We've got the vein restorer, which is organic poison, energy charcoal, and Numa. And Numa collects over time, and I right now have a max capacity of 350. The venom vine pneumaturgy, which revives that like big vine thing to be able to farm it for the concentrated poisons, allowing us to upgrade more major train slots. This is the brain restructuring elixir, and we haven't happened upon icy sapphires or cave mushrooms yet, so that's somewhere we have yet to discover. And then the modules. So I thought I had module spare parts. Oh, I don't have the like train-wide share built back in that. But this allows you to take your recycled parts and then potentially get new ones. So let's do, just as an experiment, like one of the attack modules. Because why not? And then if I wanted that train-wide share thing, much the way that I built the work storage connection here, I would want another work storage connection back there. I'm just going to do it because it's like, it's going to save me a lot of headache. And it's really not that expensive. And if we want to add more stuff, I could do an advanced computing module to add more back there too. We would need to unlock the advanced computing module though. Do I have that yet? I don't think I do. No. But you can override it. So if you make something and you don't like it, you can always just replace it. So the radar system here, I could replace it with a Numa extractor if I wanted to. So it's like not a big deal. If you build something and you don't want it, you can just replace two. Oh, I need one more wire. And there's also passive bonuses. So, for instance, the optimization module increases the work speed of workbenches. So if you put all of your workbenches in like one car, obviously that's going to be a lot more efficient than spreading it around. So there's a lot of like min-maxing here to do, in other words. But there we go. Now that we have the station-wide sharing. So what module did I get? I got a crit chance module. Well, I already had one of those, but it just shows that you can just, it's like an RNG reroll, which is kind of nice. I like that as a mechanic. Okay, at this point, I have set up Numa engineering for the most part. I have not really taken advantage of full Numa. I would probably say it makes a little bit more sense to get Numa Vessel, because without Numa Vessel, you really only can store very little Numa. The problem that we have with that is right now I'm like running on fumes on this vessel, so I'm going to need to split my stack and put some of the like flame topazes as combustion fuel so that we don't like brown out, because we stopped collecting Numa if power drops below 5k as like as a safety, so that your Numa system can't like drain out your entire train. It's I wish there was a way for you to like determine what that percentage was, but I appreciate that it exists, because it would be otherwise really annoying to be like, oh great, my Numa engineering station keeps draining me dry. So yeah, we are nearly, so we have enough for the venom vine if we wanted to make it. And then we're getting pretty close, if I made the energy charcoal, to be able to do the vein restorer. So what do you want to work on next? I can go mining. I can discover research, which means going into tier 3. I can unlock projects that I have access to. I can upgrade the train, and I would probably upgrade like Numa systems, or I can improve my gear. And if I improve my gear, I would probably give myself like Hemo armor, possibly. So it's entirely up to you. Or maybe a bigger backpack and like large storage. That'd be research to get, something like that. So we're getting some early votes for improved gear. Taking a look at improved gear, just the cost. If I wanted the Hemo armor, because let's say I do, that sounds good. That would be 7 science packs. If I wanted to upgrade the train, just in terms of cost, I have 1 minor slot open on my primary car that I could do a Numa vessel for. Well, I don't know where... We haven't discovered the Icy Sapphires yet. So I would probably go exploring for that, for improved train. There's also like the build a whole new rail car. Like that's... It increases... I think it increases the difficulty a little bit. Like it attracts more enemies. But because the initial major slots are cheaper, it's actually a pretty effective way to like build the slots, because each additional slot that you unlock is like more expensive than the last, as you can see. This one's like 2 circuits in an advanced computing module, and then 3 circuits in an advanced computing module, and then 10 circuits in 2 advanced computing modules. So it becomes increasingly more expensive as you add more modules to the single part of the vessel that you have. So might at some point be cheaper. For unlocking projects, yeah, there's a whole bunch of projects. There's the overclocking project and advanced turrets project, and large storage project, or teleportation device, and then discovering research or go mining. So it looks like we're going to try to improve the gear and upgrade the train. So build Hemo-Drain armor, and then search for icy crystals. That will be what I'll try to do with what we've got time left. So Hemo-Drain is 7. Do I have any science packs? I don't think I do. So I think I have to start from scratch. Yeah, I don't have any advanced science packs. Okay, 7. So 14 of this. And 21 at least of this. And then the other issue that I'm probably going to run into is a lacking emerald. I'm going to guess. Yeah, I only have 3 emerald crystals. So let's slam this in full throttle reverse and look for green energy crystals near the train tracks and pop out the train. Oh, yeah, here's one. And there's some right over there, too. Or emerald, I call them energy. Emerald crystals. All right, 24. That should be enough for now. Did I? Yeah, I went here. Yeah. Okay. Wait, no. The crates aren't open. Maybe I didn't. Or I missed a crate? No, I haven't been in here. Oh boy, 2 self-made blades, both with that's annoying. Both that are like massively overclocked, but they're like crappy blades. Dang it. I guess we'll recycle them. As far as I know, the loot that you get, it has some RNG factory. Oh, we got another vein restore. Sweet. Because having played before, some of the like items that I've found in those crates are different than my previous playthrough, so there's some randomness involved. Oh, we also found chitin for the first time, which you get off of enemies that we have yet to encounter. Very grindable resource, given kills. Oh, another, yeah, we even recouped some overclock from that. That's nice. All right. We got a minute and almost 2 minutes on that. Let's try going forwards. See what we run into. And then the Hemo armor itself is going to have its own like cost on the armor printer, and I forget what it actually costs. So we'll have to figure that out. But one of the advantages, I will have another active module slot, so I might want to invest in getting a second ability in the active slots, or getting 2 turrets. I got rid of my other turret, and maybe I shouldn't have in hindsight. And there's a cupric deposit here that we could go back to. Nothing like parking with like enemies right outside. It's like, don't mind me. Actually, do mind me. I'm here to kill you. Oh, they got the stun. Urf. What I was trying to do is separate these guys out from their, like, healers. Oh my god, they're kicking my butt, though. I shouldn't have gone forward. I should have gone backwards. I can always retreat to the train. Hee hee, can't hit me. It's too bad I can't just, like, run them over. Die! Well, at least I'm dragging you away from your... Oh, I guess not. Never mind. Alright. Reverse, please. Pretty clear, if we go any farther forward, I will get overwhelmed by everything. Alright, so there's the Hemo-Drain armor. Very vampiric. And for this, we'll need Ignition alloys and reinforced leather. So reinforced leather, I think, is a separate project. Oh no, maybe we already have it? Yeah, we already have it, standard components. Alright, cool. And I'm throwing this in reverse to check the other path that I haven't explored. So if I'm trying to make the armor, I'll need 3 alloys. It gets... as with most games like this, grindy and expensive as you trying to make incremental improvements. But the helmet alone will give me a second ability slot, which is, you know, pretty useful. If I had another ability that I didn't destroy. Alright, so there's the helmet. So our active ability slots goes up, and we get HP gain on hit, and then higher resistances, and a lot more charge. Not that, you know, for whatever that's worth. Cool. And the old one will get recycled. Sweet. So, another slot. For the other pieces, I don't know if they're... let's see how affordable they are. That's another passive module slot on there, and it also converts some incoming damage to heat. For the gloves, we've got melee damage, which would be nice. And that's one reinforced leather. I can afford that. And the boots... reduce slowdown on attack. Yeah, the boots, I mean, the whole set would be pretty nice. It also has much higher armor. Let's try to get the gloves. So that's one leather and fibers. Ooh, not next. And then it came out this way, just with the remaining time I have to explore this last path. Basically what I was doing was I was taking all of these paths out until it was a bit too difficult. I guess I didn't go reverse to that way. But exploring all these alternative paths until I hit like a difficulty wall was sort of the concept. The armor needs 4 ignition. I could probably afford it. Full hemo. It's the gloves. The armor needs 2 leather and alloys, or fibers. So we're nearly out of ferrum. I think we'll just make it, maybe. Depends on what I recycle my stuff for. Yeah, we'll make it. Armor. And if I'm getting another passive slot, let's use the Numa engineering station to make a defensive module. Let's try that out. And then the last piece that I'm lacking will be the boots. And we'll need 1 more fiber for that. So yeah, I have like 14 ferrum left over. It was pretty close. Out of the 150 that I ended up with before. I'm not... Yeah, the armor bonuses from the boots makes it better than my current boots. But I do like my current boots, because they do have a health regen and move speed overclock on them, but still, I'll go for the better set. Going for the upgrades. All right, there we go. Full hemo set. Let's... I already flipped the toggle, so let's gas it. Or fuel it. Whatever. I don't know. We are also out of fuel. So... grab some wood or something. Yeah, I'll grab meat. I do love how you can just shove meat into the train. So yeah, good enough. I mean, it's got some kcals, right? I don't have the the research for the backpack upgrade just yet. Okay, there's a giant explosive barrel there, and some sort of note. So let's read before we blow things up. Seems prudent. If you're reading this, turn around. Your ally didn't shoot you? Great. Still, step away from the barrels. They explode. There's a more important message on the other side. Past this barricade, there's no big score waiting for you. But it's still not bad. A gold vein. Literally. Can you believe it? The problem, of course, is the monsters. That's why we blocked the passage. This barricade is waiting for someone greedier than us, or more desperate. If the ship is still northwest, it means I failed. I'll stash the loot somewhere higher up and head back to the company folks. Good luck. Disassemble? Think not. Yeah. That didn't go boom enough. You can, for reference, craft explosive charges in your own train. So if that isn't enough boom, you can make more boom. Was it that? I think it was on, yeah, Synth Forge. So integrated circuit. I actually haven't made very many of these. Like, I made one once out of curiosity, so I'm kind of curious how much more boom it gives. But I am not certain we can just plow through this, but I'm gonna try anyway. Nope. Yeah, we just dead stop. I don't think the train has an HP, so I'm gonna just do this anyway. It's... oh, there we go. And yeah, if we amassed enough resources for this, I could get through this. If I was greedy enough, as they say. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna focus on the repair bots this time, because they're super annoying. These guys were like too close to me for me to reasonably ignore their threats. Oh god, I got stuck. Even with Hemo armor, this is a bit much. What I'm lacking here, if you're wondering why it seems really hard, it's because I don't have the nutritional, I don't have the good food bonuses that the game kind of expects you to acquire. I've been skipping all of the, like, extra food things, which gives pretty big bang for your buck. So, yeah, that would take the edge off for sure. So, for reference, I don't have the advanced meat recipes, or the mushroom. Well, I haven't found mushrooms for mushroom cooking, so that wouldn't be super useful. But even the advanced meat recipes for the protein solution plus the steaks would allow me to get through these enemies a lot easier. And that's what, 4 science packs? Oh, hold up. Just make 3. So, I'll unlock that tech out of necessity. Because these guys are much ouchies. Oh, I even got metal scrap off them. That's nice. All right, so the structure fabricator can make the nutrition processor. Or nutrient processor. Almost out of metals. But, yeah, that's gonna allow me to kill a much wider variety of enemies. I don't think I have the materials to build the rest of the explosives for this barricade. So, I'm not certain what I have left to do within the time I have available. Maybe check out more of that large ship, because I only explored it a little bit. I could do more. Here we go. Lovely kitchen. Where we put this? I'll just put it here. So now we have the protein solution, fried eggs with bacon. So that's a really good one to make. Protein and protein solution. And that will be a good food combo. And I'll, oh, there's another ferrum. Cool. I didn't know about that. So maybe that's the last thing I'll do is I'll have a big old fight extracting some ferrum, because we're out of ferrum entirely, just about, and that should be. I don't know what the threat value of that one is. I haven't extracted that on my own time preparing for the stream, so I'll check out the danger level and figure out if I need more turrets or not. So the fried eggs with bacon gives me max health and melee damage. And then the protein solution gives me move speed, health regen, and cooldown reduction. And I think between those two, that's 2 really good meals to consume before having to fight someone strong or something strong. And then the recovery stim might also be good for me to just have on me, you know, normally, just so that I can slap a regen together if situation demands it. Robot territory might be tough. Yeah, I'll look at the difficulty level. The mining veins are rated. So if I have enough turrets, I should be able to get through it. We'll see. This is rated as a 5. Alright, let's get another auto turret, or 2. Like, 4 auto turrets for a 5 should be okay. I did a 4 already. Maybe it's famous last words, we'll go out with a bang. I don't know, we'll see. So what do I need for 2 more turrets? Nothing! Ah, hell with it. Build 3. Maximum power. So I have all my, like, superfoods. And then we'll have 5 turrets plus... yeah, five extra turrets. Or 5 total turrets, I should say. That should be good. I like how these robots are, like, totally ready to try to kill me. You know what? Screw that noise. You get to die. Okay, never mind. I'm not the one that's gonna win this fight. Bye-bye, XP. I deservedly. Alright, eating my super meals. Take his advantages. Force-fed some humble pie. And I'm currently regenning, so I'm just gonna set up these turrets and then trigger this Ferrum. Go. That should be good. That's a lot of damage. All right, mining the vein. So I'm using half of the CPU. I could go up to 10. If you were wondering, oh, it's these guys. Ugh, gross. So even though it's robot territory, I'm giving these... Well, we have some dragons too. I think the challenge here is going to be like pulling turrets before they explode and then redeploying them, so I don't lose any specific turret. Because this turret here won't be able to tank the entire duration. It's going to absolutely go get smushed. The other thing is my first strike protocol is far less useful when I'm using automated turrets that are getting first hits. Because it's a struggle for me to land first hits, so, you know, I'm not built for wave defense, I'm built for, like, roaming fights. It's okay. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Oh, God! Freaking, I hate that. That's awful. Yeah, I got pocket sanded. It's pretty much. Oh, there it goes again. Get off my drill! Oh my god, they are piling up badly. Alright, let's pull this turret before it goes boom. We are a third of the way through. Yo, dragons, why are you helping out these creepy little... Well, I guess in the past we had those plant-like dudes helping out the bugs. Basically, everybody hates drills. Everyone agrees the drills are worth being destroyed or something. Trying to spend talent points while actively getting attacked. Is it wise? No, but I did it anyway. Oh, this is a wave. Ouch, 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 ouch. Oh, wow. I'm really getting a lot of XP. Good levels. Okay, we're 2/3 done. I don't see that we need any turrets pulled. Woo, boy. That's a lot. Almost done. 17 left. I will say, with the turrets and the mining drill taking a lot of the aggro, Hemo-Drain is a lot more effective because I'm not solo tanking and I'm spreading that damage out. It's also worth noting that this is a multiplayer game, so there's also like the concept of, you know, maybe you won't be alone when you do these events. I can see these scaling better for multiple players because you have a finite number of turrets you can deploy based upon the battery that you put in, but like more players obviously makes this easier because I'm only on normal difficulty for reference. Well, almost 200 of that stuff. That's awesome. Take drill, and boom. All of our turrets are back in my own inventory. I didn't mean to put that down. Did I find a bug? I might have. I probably could fix this if I just put this away. Nope. What about putting it in a box? I can't. The game's like, I heard you want turrets. In a box? Alright, yeah, I fixed it. Cool. Well, that was some a spicy fight. I mean, we desperately needed the ferrum, but ouch. That was kind of a lot. And I think, having cleared that wave, this is where I'm going to leave off for the stream. Thank you for tuning in to ExoTrain, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow train conductors.